Hello, 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 beautiful people. I'm not juicing today, but I am still getting all my nutrients in because I love live foods. So, your first point of digestion is your mouth. You want to chew your food, all right? Your first point of digestion is your mouth. Chew your food. If you're the type of person that just cuts and swallows, then you're gonna wind up with digestive health issues later on. You're gonna wind up with gut health issues because when you do not chew, then your stomach has to work a little harder. So today, I'm not juicing because I am making a really detoxifying salad. And let me show you some of the things that I have. I've got butter lettuce. This is butter lettuce. I'm gonna add some baby kale. I gotta run out and get it. I don't have any kale. Last minute I thought I wanted to add it. But this is some butter lettuce. In Jamaica we call it butter lettuce. In America they call it bib lettuce. Sometimes it says butter. But this is the colorful one. Purple lettuce, whatever. But it is the butter lettuce. And I'm cooking. This here is not for my salad. This is for I'm making some T-bone steaks. And I've got leeks, yes, really good. And onions, they add mad flavor. So this is for later. Just want to show you all the stuff that's going to go into my nourishing detoxing salad. Can you see? I've got yellow cauliflower and I've got broccoli. This is going to be in my salad. All right. And what else do I have? I was cutting up watermelon radishes. It's going to be in my salad. Dagmar berry. What's Dagmar berry, Cheryl? What's Dagmar berry? Is this what you call Dagmar berry? I don't know. Anyway, but this is watermelon radish. So if you see it in the store, it's going to be next to your beets. It's going to be next to your root vegetables, your black radishes, your golden beets, your Chioggia beets, wherever the beets are. The root vegetables, it's going to be somewhere over there. Watermelon radishes, I sliced them up. It's going to go into my salad. And I have grated some carrots. She's a friend that you tagged. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you for tagging your friend, Cheryl. So I shredded some carrots because this is going to go into my salad as well. And that's most of the things. Now, I love warm vegetables, but I'm just going to blanch this for a minute. My salad's not going to be warm today. It's going to be kind of like a cold salad, but I'm going to blanch this. I'll show you later. And this is what I do to force those cancer cells to commit suicide. See all of these here? These foods have cancer-fighting properties. They're anti-cancerous, all right? So this is how I stay away from pills. This is how I stay away from prescription medication, over-the-counter medications, the flu shots. This is my flu shot right here. This is my medicine cabinet right here. I want you guys to, make it a habit of eating earth foods. When I say raw foods or earth foods, this is what, it's non-processed. There's no making in a lab. You go to the, root it up from the earth and you eat it. It's in its rawest form. It's as close to nature as possible. So whenever I say that I eat as close to nature as possible, this is what I'm referring to. Now, I'm gonna make some steaks. So if you're probably wondering, what's this over here? These are Portobello mushroom caps. I sliced them up. Mushrooms are very high in vitamin D. Actually, mushroom converts to vitamin D. So if you're vitamin D deficient, you want to add lots and lots of mushrooms. So this is my little prepping station going on. I'm gonna make some mushrooms with my steak today. So that's pretty much, let me see if I can bring you over here. Just wanted to run in real quick and show you what it is that I'm doing. I also made some seasonings. I make my own seasoning. So this is going to be, I already seasoned my steaks. Let me see if I can show you my steaks. Hold on, because I do not want to move the camera. I don't want to move the camera at all. make my own seasoning. Can you see? Can you see, guys? Can you see? So the way I season, I drizzle with olive oil. Big nice T-bone steaks, huh? Yes. I haven't had this in ages, so I'm gonna do some of this today. I'm not on the meatless Monday type of trend. Forget it. I went meatless yesterday. I made my Aki pizza with arugula, all that wonderful stuff. So yeah. So I season it with I season salt, and I go hard. Let me go for the other stuff. Let me show you what else. Let me wash all this off my hands. Let me get some. Hey Phil, Irene, hey. I've kind of been busy here with my herbs. Look, rosemary. Yeah, so I chopped this up. Got mint. Yeah, mint's on the steaks too. You can cook with mint, you know. It's really nice and herbaceous. Oregano. So I'm kind of drying these herbs. I'm quite sure you know somebody that has rosemary in their yard. It's growing wild. It's growing out of control. It complements your food really well. It's excellent for your memory. You can make tea. If you don't want to add it to your, you know, if you don't eat meat, but you want to get the benefits of rosemary, you can use it. Boil tea, steep it in some water. If you have problems with your hair and your hair's not growing, rosemary, the same tea water, use it to rinse your hair. Or you can buy essential oils like rosemary oil. So, you know, like I said, whatever I put in my food, I put on my skin, put in my hair. So your hair's not growing, alopecia, all that wonderful stuff. I mean, if you have alopecia, there are other underlying issues that's going on. You really need to clear up your gut. And by eating a lot of live foods, your gut, yes, it is going to clear up. You have to, you really have to, you got to follow me closely. Thank you, Irene. Yes, I got all these wonderful gems and information for you because I want everybody to be healthy. I really do. Like, I'm a cancer survivor. I had both of my breasts removed back in 2004, and I would never, ever, ever want anyone to undergo that surgery. So I wasn't aware. I wasn't privy to all this information that I have now. So now that I do, I want to share it with the world because I don't want anyone to be sick. I mean, we can't really stop from being sick, but you can, if something, hi Jermaine, if you're sick or you come down with the flu or whatever, if you're eating the way that I eat, like I haven't been sick in years, like seriously. The last time I had the flu, I think it was back in 2009. It's 2019, it's 10 years later. I haven't had the flu. And I don't take flu shots because I do not believe in vaccinations. I don't even vaccinate my own children. I used to, but once I learned, I stopped vaccinating them. If you understand what's in the vaccines and you research the ingredients in the vaccines, you'll be amazed, all right? So you might be thinking, what are you talking about, don't vaccinate? You have to vaccinate because you have to protect yourself against virus. This is how I protect myself against viruses, okay? I protect myself against whatever pandemic is going on, it's okay. I protect myself. See, all the antioxidants, everything that I need is in my watermelon radish, my mushrooms, it's in here. This, eating from the earth, this is what our ancestors used to do. God bless you too, Irene. This is what our ancestors used to do. My grandma, I don't remember seeing her with packaged foods, you know, and I'm from Tivoli Gardens, Jamaica. So I live right next to Carnation Market, and that's where she used to go. Country people don't come in with them, Lord, and everybody goes out there. I mean, Jamaican people don't understand how really good they have it. They have it extremely well. Western medicine comes in and, you know, everybody thinks that, oh, because you can afford some cornflakes or because you can afford this in the package and that in the package, then you're eating lovely. No, you're getting acidic, and that is what's killing everybody. That is why I'm 40 what? I forgot. 40, I'm going to be 48 this year. 48 years old this year. All right? And a lot of my friends that are my age group, they have diabetes. The list goes on. A lot of people that I know that's in the same age group as me, they're sick. they're dying. A lot of people don't want to talk, or you have to find somebody to talk to. Your doctor, if you have an illness and you go to the doctor, I guarantee you, you are going to walk away with a prescription for medication or a prescription for surgery. Doctors don't know nothing about no herbs and none of this. If you find a doctor that is really privy to all this stuff here, stick to it. If you can find a doctor that can explain to you, you know, nutrition. Doctors, they don't study nutrition in medical school. They don't. It's not part of their curriculum. If they did 8 hours or 7 hours, they did a lot, but they don't. So if you're going to your doctor asking him, oh, I heard that this is good for this and this is good, they don't know. And it's not because they are withholding information from you. They just don't know. They're skilled on surgeries and writing prescription. That is what they know. That is the reason why I didn't go to medical school. I love science, I really do, but that is the reason I didn't go, because I want to help people to heal on a cellular level. When you do all this prescription meds, one medication is going to lead to something else. So now you're going to be a second-time customer coming back to try to figure out what to take. You know, you're going to be prescribed another medication for the other ailment that was caused or created by the first medication, and the list goes on and on and on. Before you know it, you're going to be on like 20 different medications. You're going to feel really crappy, and I know, because I know a lot of people that's on meds. I know, and I see what they go through. But everybody wants a quick fix. I can't help you with quick fixes. Healing is not an overnight process. It's not. So this is what I do. And I'm not a perfect eater, but I use a lot of herbs. You have somebody that have herbs in their yard. Trust me. Rosemary grows wild. Just find out what kind of herbs. It's going to flavor your food really good. You add it to your food. You will love your food a little bit more. They are medicinal. You can make teas with them. If you eat meat, you add it to your meat. Hey, goody! Monique, what's up? I miss you, girl. See, now you're following me. That's good. Now Facebook is showing you my posts. You have to comment. You have to comment. I'm getting a call. Hold on. Jesus. And hold on. I tried to block my thing and my thing didn't block it at all. 1 second, let me go take this call. Let me see if it's gonna work. Hold on.
Hello?
Hey, hon. No, I did not check on your dirt. I will check on your dirt in a minute. Bye. I'm busy. I'm doing a live. Love you. Okay. All right. So I wrapped that call up. All right. So yes, this is what, you know, we don't want to be sick. And if we do get sick, you want the healing process to be as, you know, fast as possible. My trail of thoughts was lost. Forgot what I was talking about. But yes, you can find, you know, just eat your healing foods, chew your food. Later on, when I make my salad, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna show you my salad because I have some other things to do, and I need to get some baby kale to add to my butter lettuce. Now let me see what else here. Rosemary. I chopped it up, all right, real tiny. Oh, you believe the rosemary tea water. Okay, yes, the rosemary tea water is good for your hair. If you have alopecia, or if you just have problems growing your hair with growth, it's really good. Like what I do, I buy the essential oils as well, the rosemary essential oil. I'm into a lot of essential oils, like anything that's natural. Don't buy like rosemary fragrance. Those are fragrance. They're not. Don't buy any essential oils that says the word fragrance. That's not what the one you want to get. You want to get essential oils. You're welcome. You're welcome, Jacqueline. And you can add it to, like, you know, distilled water. I put a little apple cider vinegar in my. Get a little spray bottle. Put the apple cider vinegar in there. I put the a few drops of the rosemary oil. And that's my little spray thingy, you know, for my scalp and my hair and all of that. It's really good. But if you're not using it on your, you can make tea with it and you can drink it, the rosemary, or you can just use the tea water to rinse your hair as well. It's really good. All right. And I'm a chef, so you know, chopped it up real fine here. And I've got some more herbs. This is mint, thyme, and oregano that I chopped up. So it's gonna go, because I like my food really, really flavorful. I didn't want to come on live and have you guys watch me chop, chop, chop. So I just kind of prep these things for you. So this is how, who's gonna force those cancer cells to commit suicide? Because like I said, believe it or not, we all have cancer inside of us somewhere. So you can, every single time you put something in your mouth, you're either feeding that cancer or forcing those cancer cells to commit suicide. So it's up to you. Stop buying processed foods. I'm not gonna tell you gotta be fruitarian or you gotta be vegan or you gotta eat meat. Whatever works for your body works for your body. Whenever I health coach, I don't force any particular trends, dietary trends on anyone. I personally do not have any dietary restrictions, and based on my client's health condition or current health condition, the recommendations that I make is going to be different from one person to the next. It's not a big umbrella, like, you know, you go to the doctor, you have diabetes, so the doctor's like, hey, everybody gets metformin. No, I don't work that way, all right? No, you have diabetes, everybody gets glipizide. No, we are all unique individuals we have unique needs. So just because one person has diabetes and, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that they have to get the same type of medication as the other person. I like to do a comprehensive analysis with my clients to find out what's going on with you. You'd be surprised. The issues that you have right now may not be from something that you had last week. It could be from something that's been going on since you were like 10 years old. 10 years old. I was speaking to someone the other day and they were explaining, hi, Gayon, darling, I love you. You know, they were having a lot of, you know, gut health issues, constipation issues since they were a child. And what they explained to me is that every single day when they went to school, their mother used to send them to school with herb. I love you too, baby. If you're from Jamaica, you know this little herb that they used to give us before we go back to school in September. They said they're gonna give you a washout, which really means it's a parasite cleanse. So that, I think it got Simit Contract, whatever, I remember that name. But this nasty, nasty herb that they used to give us when we were young, before we went back to school in September, just to, you know, get all the parasites out and just to give us that yearly cleanse. Her mother used to give her that cleanse not just once. Her mother gave her the cleanse every single day. You can't do that. So ever since birth, she's been getting this herb thing every single day. The lady is like about 70 years old right now, and she's having all these issues. So your issues may be stemming from things. Yes, baby, that worm medicine, Monique. Yes, that worm medicine. Your issues may be stemming from something that happened years ago. All her mother needed to do was increase her fiber. If you have constipation issues, please increase your fiber. It will get all the dirty stuff out. And the reason why I do not force anyone on any particular dietary trends is because as you increase your fiber, oh yes, we all hated that thing. I know, Katharina, yes, we hated that. The reason I don't force anyone on any specific diet, because different diet works for different people. So you have to eat, you know, you increase your fiber. Broccoli, yellow cauliflower. This is going to be in my salad today. If you don't eat these things, everybody doesn't eat every single food, live food that's out there. That's okay, but you're going to find something. I'm absolutely sure you're going to find something that you love. If you don't like broccoli, then you want to do, you know, cauliflower. You don't like cauliflower. You find whatever you love. You just increase your fiber. You try it. You try it once. If you like it, you try it again. If you don't, you move on to the next thing, because everybody doesn't like everything. You know, you get your carrots in. Eat from the earth. Eat from the earth. That's all you need to do. if you're struggling with constipation, and I keep coming on here and I keep telling you guys about bowel movements. Increase your bowel movements. You need to have regular bowel movements. Let me bring my pot over here. It's after 1 and I've already had too much information. But this is my pot of porridge. I made chia, quinoa, and oatmeal this morning with a lot of spices. All right, I love my spices. Let's see, let me show you spices that I use. See, we Jamaican, we love our spices. Star anise. Jamaicans only know spices are very healing. You want to make your food taste lovely, you add spices to your food. All right, they're very healing. This is star anise. I grounded it up. Looks like a little star. I know I've posted star anise before. Looks like a star. I grind it and I use it to flavor my my porridges or anywhere that I need that flavor. Oh my God, this here smells like perfume. Oh my God, this is so good. Cardamom pods. There's some little pods. They're a little expensive. Oh yes, this cardamom is amazing. Man, I just want to dab it on all my little hot spots here. Oh, it smells so good. So I add this. You know, these are some of the spices that I use. I want you guys to enjoy your food. Food should always be celebrated. People don't like their food because it's bland and it doesn't have any flavor. All right? And that's one of the reasons why I do not roll out meal plans for everybody, because one meal plan is not suitable for everybody in the world. All right? I need to know what works for you, and I'll customize a meal plan for you. What am I looking for? Hold on. Let me show you another one of our Jamaican favorites. See, y'all gonna make me break my stuff here. Don't buy your stuff. This is nutmeg, right? Every Jamaican knows. We should all know nutmeg. This is like the star of the spice in Jamaica, nutmeg. I buy them whole. Don't buy them ground in the supermarket because you don't know how long it's been sitting on the shelf. You buy it whole, and each time you need to use it, you just get your little grater. You don't have to get a big old bulky grater. Let me show you, because we're going to force them cancer cells to commit suicide. That's what's up. Get your little grater, see? Nice. And you just grate it. If you don't get the big bulky one, because it's just, you know, this. Or get a little teeny tiny one that kind of shapes like the bulky one. But that's it. You add your stuff. This is what we use in Jamaica. And I season my porridge with that. And the chia, you know, chia seeds are a really excellent source of omegas, omega-3s. And it's really good for the bowels. It gets your bowels going. You got to drink all your water, people. Drink a lot of water to help to push all of that through. So I'm going to, what I want you guys to do is go and look. You still grate yours too, Monique? That is good. That's good. That's what we're supposed to do. You know, it's freshest when you just grate it. So I want you guys to go find you a watermelon radish. Go to your local supermarket, and we tend to have, what do you call it? Tunnel vision. You know, we go to the supermarket, we go and we look for the same thing that we're used to every single day. We go and we look for that, and we don't look. You got to use that peripheral. You know what I mean? Look, pick up something that you've never ever, you know, cooked before. Go Google it and see what it's all about. See how you can incorporate it into your dishes. Whenever you shop at the supermarket, do not go in the middle aisles. Try to stay away from the middle aisles as much as possible. The dead food, that's what I call it. The dead food is in the middle aisle. It's in the packages. The foods in the package is not designed to give us longevity. No, it's not designed to preserve us. It's designed to preserve the food that is in the package. So that's why they have a whole bunch of preservatives, and it's going to expire in 2025. I don't want no corn in the can or no peas that's going to expire 2025. Your food should rot. Real foods rot. Remember that, all right? If your food not getting rotten, you're not supposed to be eating it. It's okay to go to the middle aisle. You know, you got to get your rice or your quinoa, things like that. But what I'm trying to say is when you increase your fiber, you are going to spend more time on the perimeter of the supermarket because that's where all the produce, you know, everything that you need from the earth and everything, your vegetables, your fruits, that's where that is going to be. So, yes, increase your fiber, go to the supermarket, stay away from the middle aisles, stay on the perimeter of the supermarket, increase your fiber, get those bowels moving, correct your gut. So many people, America is constipated. America is constipated. A lot of people, they can't go to the bathroom unless they stop at Starbucks. Unless they have their morning cup of joe, they cannot go to the bathroom. Imagine if Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts and all them places should shut down. What you gonna do? You're gonna be really, really constipated. So, and if you're a coffee drinker, coffee is very harsh on the intestines, all right? This is why you feel the need to rush to the bathroom. So if you're drinking your coffee, you want to make sure that you're drinking the same amount of water. So if you're drinking 10 ounces of coffee, you need 10 ounces of water to balance back that coffee, or it's going to dehydrate you. Anyways, you love your coffee. I mean, being healthy is not about taking away all the things that you love. It's about balance, all right? So if you love your coffee, drink your water, please. And don't rely on the coffee to stimulate your bowel movements. You want to have that peristalsis going on naturally. You want to have that feeling where, you know, your belly hurts and you feel like you want to go. You want to have that naturally. How do you get that naturally? You increase your fiber and it will happen naturally. You drink your water, it will happen naturally. Everybody that comes around me for 2 seconds and I feed them, they are going to the bathroom. All these constipated people, they are going to the bathroom. Constipation is what's leading to a whole lot of different diseases, all right? Your diabetes didn't just start there. Your high blood pressure didn't just start there. All these health issues that you have, they didn't just happen overnight. Constipation is causing a lot of problems. Increase your fiber, all right? Support your local farm. Support your local farmers market. Support your local farmers. They don't get the credit that they deserve. So eat as much as you can. So that's it for today. So I'm gonna go get going with my salad because yes, I'm going to force those cancer cells to commit suicide. And I'm not scaring you guys. We do all have cancer. All right. So you don't want to, you know, you don't want to feed it. You want to fight it. And this is how we fight it. And this is how we push it back and get it to go into, you know, reverse it. Go back from whence it came. All right. And all the other diseases and everything. Just increase your fiber. Eat live foods. Eat real foods, not food-like substances. And you'll see the difference. All right, guys? So I think that pretty much wraps it up for now. Until I make my salad, and I'll probably log back on. That's a fact. Co-worker battling constipation. Oh my God. You tell her to go cook. Monique, you're a hot mess. For real, everyone's constipated. I mean, man. Everyone is constipated, and if they're not constipated, they got the acid reflux or these ulcers or what else? What else do they have? Your colon starts to get affected. You know, we'll go into that later, but yeah, you don't want to get colon cancer. You don't want to get all that other stuff. You don't want them to start cutting out stuff and you can't eat food and cutting your colon and clipping it. We are trying to stay away from that, all right? The answer is in the earth. God provided all this stuff for us, all right? So if you found value in my video, please go ahead and share so others can see. Absolutely, yes. A wealth of information is here. And go ahead and share my video if you found value. Follow me on YouTube. Please, please, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is Ange'luscious Authentic Dishes. Follow me everywhere on social media. I'm Ange'luscious Authentic Dishes. And before my juice book is released this month, you guys can go ahead and get a copy of your free juice ebook. Go to my website, subscribe to my website, all right? Subscribe to my website, Ange'luscious.com, so you can get your free juice ebook and start to force those cancer cells to commit suicide. Yes, because cancer don't got no power over us. No, it does not. Your sister has acid reflux. Her hydrochloric acid is low. All right, so what used to work, I don't know how she does with apple cider vinegar. I used to give that to my grandma because before they used to give her ranitidine and all these other Prevacid and all these different antacids. These antacids just lower your stomach acid even more. It makes it worse. Yes, you feel that immediate relief, but it makes it worse. So if she can drink some apple cider vinegar, if it's too harsh for her, have her pour it into a glass of water and drink it with a straw. When I make teas, I pour apple cider vinegar in my teas. So she can pour, you know, if she has gut issues, acid reflux. If the apple cider bothers her, she needs a good digestive enzyme. She needs something to what do you call it? Oh my God. She needs something that's gonna break down, neutralize the acids in her stomach. So she needs like a digestive enzyme is going to break down the food for her. So that should probably help. Cabbage juice is also great for acid reflux, all right? So she can either juice the cabbage or celery juice. If you do that raw celery juice, that actually helps to build the hydrochloric acid over a period of time. So there's different things that she can try. So the apple cider vinegar was the go-to for my grandma. And she drank that like a half an hour before each meal. And she just never had the problem. None of that regurgitating, none of that. It worked fine for her, but everyone's body is different. So see how that works for your friend Irene, all right? So I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Be blessed.